I'm Henry. Come check out my shop, Bike Swift.
I got a big dummy.
It's a great bike to convert. Is it not electric?
No, it's not electric.
Oh, yeah. Cargo and electric go together like peanut butter and chocolate. We're Bike Swift. We do e-bike conversions. So unlike most e-bike shops, we're taking a regular non-electric bike and then electrifying it based on the need of the customer. And we've worked with Grin because Grin systems are open source. We can use any motor or battery based on the customer's needs. And they enable cool features like regenerative braking, which is completely absent from the e-bike world, and it's so awesome and it should be used more, as well as customizable controls. So we could do like a throttle and a brake sensor and a cadence sensor or a torque sensor and make it all work together in a way that makes sense for the customer. So for all those reasons and more, we love working with Gintech. So we kind of have two tiers of systems starting at about $1,400. You can get higher end Chinese made components. And they do all the things you need to do. It's pretty powerful, peppy, decent range. It doesn't have some other features though, so if you pay a little more for what we call the Grin system, you get components that are made in Canada, to a higher standard and are more customizable. Let me show you a bike that we've actually converted with the Gintech system. So this is the Hassapino semi-recumbent tandem. It was not electrified, and then we added the Grin system to it. We used the all-axle motor in the front. The reason we use the front is because when you use a hub motor and a smaller wheel, it operates more efficiently and you get more torque for climbing hills, which is great for a heavy bike like this. We threw a big battery on there, a torque sensing bottom bracket, and then we had to custom 3D print some controls so that you could actually interface with the system. This thing is great. You steer from behind, so the captain's back here, controlling everything, including electric assist system, and then the stoker just kind of chills, enjoys the view. Stoker's sitting here, pedaling, having fun. My wife and I have this exact bike at home, and we love it. Great for date nights, adventures. We've actually taken it on multi-100-mile rides. Some of our stats from the trip, we used 5,800 watt hours at an average of 20 watt hours per mile, which for generally is pretty high, but remember that this is two bikes. We averaged 16.4% regen, which is awesome. That means we extended our range by 16.4%. So the other bike I want to show you is the Priority 600. This is a pinion drive, non-electric bike. Pinion means that the drivetrain uses a gearbox that's totally sealed and virtually maintenance-free. So you got a nice wide gear range here down in the bottom bracket, and it all is driven through a belt instead of a chain. So the belt doesn't really stretch, very rarely needs to be replaced. So it's virtually maintenance-free drivetrain. And then we paired this with the all-axle motor system from Grin. And that motor system does regenerative braking, which means that instead of using the brake pads to slow yourself down, you're using the motor and recharging the battery and not wearing down your brakes at all. So no drivetrain wear, no replacing the chain or really adjusting the shifting, as well as no brake pad wear means that this thing is just reliable. You hardly have to do any service on it at all. And that's why we love it. So let me show you the back of the shop. This is where the magic happens. This is where we actually perform the e-bike conversions. You know, Andrew here has a couple of awesome bikes of his own that I think he'd enjoy telling you about.
Hi, I'm Andrew from Bike Swift, and I've got a couple cool bikes to show you today. This is my Surly Bridge Club, been converted with a GMAC motor system from Grin. And yeah, this is my kind of do-it-all commuting, bike touring, gravel, pretty much anything bike. Some of the kind of special things on it are some of these custom mounted bags and rack that we came up with. The bags specifically are from Graham Tour Packing. But yeah, the general idea with this bike being kind of some modular bags for when I need to carry everything or when I need to carry nothing, and just some things that come on and off kind of easily. A couple special things here. Particularly with the CA mounting and these bars from Velo Orange, kind of allow me to get all the kind of e-bike conversion stuff in one place and just with a clean install. a Bike Swift, the kind of thing we aim for in an e-bike conversion is to kind of get a bike that looks as close to factory as you can get it, and just a clean conversion. So when you think of a converted e-bike, you might think of something that's messy or a little all over the place cable management wise, but we really try to come up with a product in a way to make it as clean as possible. The other bike we've got over here, this is the other one that's currently in progress. This is the kind of city bike. It's for getting on the ferry, the train, taking something that's a little smaller form factor with you, or getting up a set of stairs or something like that. But this is my cute itty bitty from a brand out in Austin, Texas, and they make some really cool mini bikes. So this one is fitted with a locked clutch SX motor, meaning it's going to be fully regen capable, and some other cool things like the mini battery here, some Velo Orange bits, and some kind of special bits like these Monet bars from Monet. These are the meal replacement bars, which kind of get this really cool brazed, welded look with that kind of clear coat on them. But this one's going to be a kind of a special little getting around bike for Seattle explorations.